doing? Welcome. Right, this video is incredibly important because I'm teaching you how to be more peaceful, more tranquil, to feel more in control in your life, to improve your levels of happiness, joy, peace, success in all different areas, to improve your relationships, your health, to live longer, to live more abundantly, to attract more quality people and things, and to maximize your resourcefulness, the qualities you have within you already, because that's already more than enough to become a very happy and successful individual. But you cannot maximize your potential and your levels of joy and peace and calmness if you have money problems. I mean, studies show that the main reason why people get divorced is because of financial issues. And it's not something that you're taught in the traditional educational system. You aren't taught how to make money. You're taught how to develop certain skills, and you're taught to go into the workplace and just do your best. So I'm going to give you just a few random yet highly significant tips to help you to manage your money and to help to make it grow. So I've attended all kinds of masterminds and success related events, and some of the things that keep coming up is the fact that you should kind of divide your money into certain areas. So you should have like a financial freedom bucket, if you will, where you deposit some money every single month, and this money will grow in like a savings account or something like this, and it will never be touched. Okay, maybe when you're if we're all fortunate enough to live for a very, very long time, maybe when you reach your 60s, 70s, 80s and so on, you might want to start cashing in the benefits accumulated from this financial freedom fund. Me personally, my financial freedom fund is essentially my index tracker. So I invest in stocks in the simplest of ways. I invest in more complicated ways as well, but primarily I learned from the very best, and Warren Buffett is very well documented that he invests, I believe it's 90% or even more of his entire money, which is a load, and he invests it primarily in index trackers, which kind of tracks the 100 or 500 best currently succeeding companies in America or in emerging markets or in the UK or wherever you want to invest. Okay, so I'll let you do your research in those areas. A lot of providers provide some really, really quality material. You've got so many options out there, and I'll do a separate video on this because I don't want to go into the details primarily. But see if you can develop a financial freedom fund to enable you to grow and to pay yourself first. And I think that's one of the main reasons why people struggle with money, is because they pay their bills, they pay their loans, they pay their mortgage, they pay their phone bills, their utilities, and so on and so forth. And then whatever's at the end of the month, they kind of feel sorry for themselves, so they kind of splash out frivolously on things like just going out unnecessarily, on food, eating out when they didn't need to, and these sort of things, in order to try and make themselves feel better. But what I like to do is I like to pay myself first. For instance, say even if it's £100, £200, £300, whatever it might be, even if it's £50 or $50, whatever it is, just see if you can start to invest it in some sort of savings account every month. You pay yourself first near the start of every month, or at the end of the month, whenever you get paid, if you have a job, whenever you get paid, just the first thing you should do is put a proportion, an appropriate amount, into the savings account. Let it grow over time, because it can tot up and make a big difference for you 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line. It'll prevent you from becoming incredibly stressed out, because the biggest epidemic we have at the moment, when people who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s and so on and so forth, is that their pensions won't suffice. It won't be enough for them to sustain their living, to live a long time. So they kind of teach themselves not to outlive their money, which is very sad, and it's a very common thing that happens. People just don't have enough money as they get older and older, and they literally teach themselves to kind of pass away prematurely, because they simply know they just won't have enough money to prosper and to live the kind of life that would make them more happy and content. Extremely sad it happens. There are all different types of things you can get involved in, so many different types of things you can invest in. Look to get promoted in your current workplace. You might want to start a business. It's very easy this day and age to start a business, to help it grow exponentially with the help of social media and all the ins and outs, and all kinds of courses and masterminds you can attend. Some wonderful people you can learn from. I suggest getting a mentor, someone who can help guide your money, someone who can help you with maybe investments. So a mentor can definitely help you manage your money. Obviously it will cost you money to have a mentor, but in the long run they can save you a lot of heartache and so on and so forth. So have a lot of systems in place to manage your money, manage your emotions, because the more stressed out we are, the more we tend to be more capricious and impulsive with our spending. You'll buy that jacket for like $1,000 and you're like, oh my god, did I really need that jacket? I've already got dozens in my wardrobe as it is. Did I really need to spend all that money? I needed that money for this, that. I could have invested that money in myself, invested in developing high income skills such as negotiating, copywriting, marketing, branding, in your own business, your own products, your own services. You could have invested it in going on courses within your existing career. So reducing stress will enable you to also live more abundantly and to improve your skills and so on and so forth. It will also improve your self-esteem, your self-worth, and just how happy you feel within your own life as well. So eating more healthily, I mean, you can eat healthily quite cheaply. Some organic natural foods like some vegetables and salads are quite cheap out there. And if you want to invest, if you have more money that you want to spend, I know it's ironic spending more money in order to save more money, but I see it as I spend quite a lot of money on my foods and my shopping list, such as getting wild caught salmon and really expensive things like organic grass-fed beef and stuff like this. And I do spend quite a lot of money on supplements and on healthy quality foods, because I know that that gives me the energy to be more productive, to invest more, to do more, to learn more, to grow more, to improve my sleep, and that's my productivity levels and so on and so forth. So I can accomplish more within a short period of time. So that's the way I see it. I invest in myself by giving myself the highest quality foods, like and eating earth-grown foods like blueberries, avocados, eggs, nuts, lean meats, getting like fish oils, supplementation as well, getting my vitamin D, eating wild caught salmon, eating broccoli, tomatoes, mushrooms. I do the other videos on these sort of things as well. But your diet, investing and buying the right sort of foods to nourish you, to give you that kind of energy, to improve your mood, so you can go out there and kick butt and make more money as well. So there are two things here. Invest any additional income that you have, and also see if you can develop high income skills so that you can get paid more. Research into passive income. I'm a big fan of the property market and investing in properties. I've got a multitude of properties at the moment that I'm renting out. It's my passive income. I do not have to work. I choose to work because I love what I do for a living, and the same can be for you as well. So but stay within your circle of competence, as Warren Buffett brilliantly says as well. Don't start investing in this, that, and the other, and outstretching yourself and spreading yourself too thin, because you will make more and more mistakes. Instead, know what you're good at, know what you're comfortable with, and just start investing in 2 or 3 certain things, for instance, and maximize your skills, maximize your growth. Invest, keep reinvesting in yourself, in your business, because that's how you can start to make more. So the key thing from this video is learn to save more money and learn to make more money. Okay, both are extremely vital if you are going to improve your money predicament, and also to enable you to kind of prosper, to become even more peaceful, because you can't be peaceful if you're stressed out about your financial matters. It doesn't align that way. So become more peaceful, take ownership of your money, feel more in control in your life, and that will lead to you living more abundantly. So if you like this kind of material, you want to know more about these sort of things, head on over to my website at www.alexjem.com. Simply click join PHS today, enter your credit card details. You'll get instant access to my incredible course, my incredible bonuses that are thrown in there as well. You're going to be astonished with the price. I've done it just for you. I think you're going to love it. And also make sure you like this video if you found it beneficial, and I'll catch you soon.